Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. This is gonna be really hard to talk about. Dog Days came out today, September 1st, and there's about 5 episodes of the show. I watched them this morning with my kid. It's a really good show, a continuation pretty much of the movie Up. I love the animation, by the way. The cast comes back to reprise their roles, I believe. It's kind of hard to talk about because I believe that the actor that plays Carl Fredricksen, Edward Asner, who is a legend on the, on the voiceover. He's been on shows like Batman the Animated Series. He's done a lot of voiceover work. He has passed away. He died at 91, only a couple of days ago before the show came out, which is crazy, man. This guy is such a legend. Such a legend. Movies like Elf, but he was in the original Spider-Man movie, or Spider-Man TV show. I believe he played James Jonah Jameson. I believe so. He's been around he was in Gargoyles. He's been on the far end of voiceover work for a long time. I mean, look at all this stuff. And he's done a lot of good movies. Elf, Up. Obviously, you have classics like The Lou Grant Show. And he passed away a couple days ago. Yeah. I think he was Santa Claus on the Elf movie. I don't remember who he was on Elf. I think it was Santa Claus. But his last performance, I believe, was Dog Days, which is a 5-episode miniseries for Disney+. Every episode is maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes long. I think the longest one is the last episode. And it's just a show about Doug, the dog, and his life, how his life is now with Carl. And I love the start of the episode because the first episode, the start of the season pretty much, is him and Carl moving into a new house. They bought a new house that looks a lot like their old house, or like old Carl's house. And, they just move in. And it's a really feel-good episode to start with. And you're like, man, I have two dogs here and 2 dogs in my dad's house. If you're an animal lover of any kind, I think this show captures pretty well how dogs behave and what they think. I mean, the beginning of the episode, he's like, I am awake. If I'm awake, everyone must wake. That's exactly how dogs think. Obviously, I don't talk to dogs. I can't telepathically, but my dogs, I feed them at 6 a.m., so they know, like at 5:40, they're already waking up. And I can already hear them scratching my bed like, you better give me my food, man. I want my food. So, like on the dot, always. So, yeah, it's a really good show, man. It's only 5 episodes, and it's, Edward Asner's last performance. And if you enjoyed Up, you're going to enjoy this miniseries. And it's a miniseries, so it's bittersweet. I wish it was a movie, or at least a little longer than miniseries. I wish it was more than 5 episodes. The animation is really good for a show. It's really good. I think it's slightly less quality than the movies, but it doesn't look as good as, let's say, Toy Story 4, which was the amount of detail in that movie is, it's out of this world. But it's still a really good looking show. Yeah, I'll give this show I don't want to give it a 10 because I hardly give anything a 10. But I'll give it a 8.5, 9. It's going to give you a couple tears. And obviously they honor the memory of Edward, the late Edward. And, prayers to his family. I hope everyone's doing okay over with his family. And that's it, man. Really good show. Really good send-off for the actors. And for that actor in particular. So yeah, 5-episode miniseries opening today on Disney+. Definitely give it a watch. Thank you for coming to the Not Original channel.